Hi, my name is Arlene Cugin and I'm studying a Bachelor of Arts and a Bachelor of Secondary Education. My arts major is marketing, but I'm actually studying to be a high school business studies and legal studies teacher. The rest of this video will talk a bit about my ethical philosophy and standpoint, so please enjoy.
My philosophy in approaching the ethical dilemmas and issues that arise in the world of marketing are found in the realm of virtue ethics. Sure, there is an aspect of consequentialist and deontological thinking in wanting to produce the best outcomes for our world and do what is right in regards to corporate social responsibility and sustainability. However, my approach is not driven by these desires. My approach is driven by my attitudes and the general things and actions I value in this world, with an emphasis on good character, loyalty, consistency, etc.
Ethical situations and issues arise on a daily basis in the field of marketing. Examples of this include issues of tampering with confidential information of a client, mistreatment of employees, matters of finances and personal gain, and go beyond to concern issues of corporate social responsibility and sustainability. These situations can come to light privately or publicly, and this will often govern how people will respond to them. With specific focus on virtue ethics, my decisions and reactions towards these circumstances are directed by my moral guidelines and pursuit of good character. Through this approach, I can see all my decisions as being ones that do not particularly benefit myself or my status, but ones that seek to affirm my values and put them into practice. Values I see as being extremely beneficial and virtuous in a workplace.
I believe all firms should actively pursue corporate social responsibility. As they present offerings to benefit their consumers, they should also ensure their activities integrate the higher order concerns of our society and environment. This explains the CSR management concept, which builds positive brand image in actioning respectable values. Similarly, sustainable practices are not only favourable to the public, but also leave companies with a clear conscience that their work is not harmful to the environment and ecosystem. A concern for sustainability means there is a desire to maintain a healthy state so that our world and environment can flourish. By valuing good character, wisdom, healthy living and consistency, I channel a desire to practice the integration of higher order concerns in the workplace and am driven to pursue sustainable practices.
My future career is not specifically in marketing. As mentioned before, I'm studying to be a secondary teacher, but some of my subject content will cross over into the marketing realm. However, if I were to pursue a career in marketing, my ethical ideals would come into play in the everyday processes, interactions, and decisions. Following the ideals of virtue ethics, I would think that my interactions and discussions and meetings with clients, co-workers, and team members would be honest and display my trustworthiness. I would avoid lying just for the sake of my own betterment. If I made mistakes, I would own up to them, despite the possible humiliation or consequences of them. In decision-making, I would not just seek for the option that would leave me or my company on top. There will at times be a conflict between remaining loyal to my company and pursuing the right actions. However, I believe the general goals of virtue ethics would push me to consider what the right action is in order to build my good character. There is an article by Sylvain Patrick that indicates this flexibility within virtue ethics, in that its ethical model doesn't always have a specific direction that you must always take. Instead, I am required to weigh things up in light of what will produce virtuous character. In this, I am allowed to maintain my beliefs and values without being controlled by consequences or duty. You see, consequentialist and deontological ethics are not driven by one's values and desire for good character. They look beyond one's attitudes and dictate a course of action due to the outcomes, consequences, or the duty one has in a specific scenario. In summary, I see virtue ethics as an excellent framework in which companies and marketers can make beneficial and respectable decisions. Pursuit of good actions and character pushes individuals to take genuine concern with ethical issues rather than focusing on the consequences and their own duty.